Hi, do you know what today's thought? We all know the old saying, actions speak louder than words, or watch what I do, not what I say. I could add a third one that's related, almost the same thing as those two, which is watch how I behave, not what I say. Well, generally, if I look happy, if I act happy, I'm probably happy. If I don't look happy and I don't act happy, then I'm probably not happy. And that's what I'm seeing today when I compare the two political campaigns of the major candidates. I know there are third-party candidates out there. I'm talking obviously about Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. Now you have to remember that Kamala Harris, when she was anointed, actually, when the Democrats staged a coup and forced Joe Biden out, forced him out, and just installed Kamala Harris as the Democratic candidate, when that happened at the convention, she talked about a candidate of joy, that she was going to be the joy candidate, the positive candidate. But now we're about 2 weeks away from actually, as I'm recording this on Tuesday, and you're seeing it the day after, we're exactly 2 weeks away from the election. By the way, I'm going to early vote. I'm going to do it this week. I guess you all should do it too, at least if you're conservatives. Anyways, everybody should vote one time, whatever party you are. Anyways, we now are 2 weeks away from the election, and I don't see a lot of joy from the Harris campaign. I don't see a lot of joy, but I do see a lot of joy in the Trump campaign. Now, what that means, maybe it means there's no way to know. I mean, we won't know till the election. This is the thing that's really I don't want to say bothering me, we'll say puzzling me, because we have these polls, the horse race polls, and they're all over the place this time. There was usually, in 2016, you had all the polls except one, as we were approaching the election, showing that Clinton would win, and of course Trump won, but still you had all the polls going in one direction. In the 2020 election, you had all the polls going in one direction. As we got closer to the election, Joe Biden comfortably ahead. But now I'm seeing they're all over the place. I'm seeing a poll with, it could be Trump 3 points ahead, followed by a point that shows a tie, followed by a point that a poll that shows Harris 3 points ahead, and they're going. I follow, I guess, the Real Clear Politics average, and it has Kamala Harris still ahead by less than I think when I looked this morning, it was 0.7 or 0.8% spread. Very, very narrow, but the polls all over the place. So who knows what's going to happen? But maybe the campaigns, they do their own internal polls, and those are because they have tons of money to spend on the polls, and obviously they're important to the candidate. So you have the internal polls. They must be showing something that we're not seeing. I don't know. All I know is I'm not seeing a lot of joy out of the Harris campaign. She's getting angrier and angrier, and her whole campaign now seems to be she doesn't talk about what she's going to do. She did say in one interview, my administration will not be a continuation of the Biden administration. That's a tacit admission that America does not want a second Biden administration, but she doesn't say how it will be different. But most of the time, she's just attacking Trump. It's all Trump. She talks more about Trump, I think, than about what she would do when she's president. Now, with Donald Trump, it's the opposite way around. But you saw you saw Trump at McDonald's, right? You must have seen that, manning the fry station, and by the way, I don't do political correctness. So he was manning the fry station. He was not crewing the fry station. I hate it when I see these. Now they talk about spaceships or rockets instead of unmanned. they say uncrewed, which I just think it's silly. Anyways, getting back, you saw him in the fry station. Then maybe you saw him in a Bronx barbershop, and he walked in perfectly comfortable. Everybody happy to see him. He's happy to see them. And this was I may do a thought on this one day, that by the Trump, though I've mentioned it in the past, never devoted a whole thought to it, but that he was born into a wealthy family, but he's very much a street person, a man of the people, and he's an average Queens guy, except for he's an average Queens guy with billions of dollars. But you can see how comfortable he is, and that there may be a message there, and I'll just end on this one other message that I'm receiving. Again, watch what I do, not what I say. Or sometimes you have to watch what they say, and this is going to be a case of watch what they say, and I'm talking about 4 Democrat senators running for re-election in blue states. These are the quote-unquote blue wall states that Democrats are supposed to have locked up. But maybe I'll show the actual ads in a future thought. I'll think about it. But you have 4 Democrat senators, and they are, Sherrod Brown in Ohio, Bob Casey in Pennsylvania, and you have Tammy Baldwin, that's Wisconsin, and John Tester in Montana, and they are Montana, excuse me, and they have all come out with ads talking about examples of times that they have sided with Donald Trump. Now, all these 4 senators, they voted twice to impeach Trump. Now they are embracing some of his positions, or what they're doing. They're saying, these are the times I have actually voted with Trump sometimes. Now that has to tell you, rightly or wrongly, that they feel like they're you can pretty much write John Tester off. I think he's pretty much gone. But the other ones, Bob Casey, I would be really surprised if he lost. But I just saw a poll today showing a tie with Dave McCormick, which I was not expecting. So who knows? That's how it could turn out. But anyways, I guess, as I say in the title of this thing, somebody please remind me who is supposed to be the joy candidate. I thought it was Kamala Harris, but maybe it's Donald Trump. Let's see. And that's my thought for today. Thanks for stopping by. If you could subscribe, that would really be great. Comments always welcome in the comments section below this video. Share this video with anyone you think would benefit from it. But most of all, come back and see me again. I'd love to see all of you again. And until I do see all of you again, bye.